memory I desperately wish I could forget. A memory of how my family line was utterly annihilated. If you have something unsettling in your home, something with an unknown history, you might want to get rid of it. Right now, my father apparently had a younger sister named Chizue, who died suddenly and inexplicably just a few months after she was born. To comfort my grieving grandmother, my grandfather bought her a beautiful French doll.
This is my Chizue.
Take good care of her. I'm sure she'll be happy.
But things changed after my own sister was born. My grandmother, overjoyed by the birth of her first granddaughter, became completely devoted to my new sister. As a result, the doll, Chizue, was relegated to the dim altar room.
Oh, she's adorable. She's our first girl after all.
Every evening I was tasked with placing ritual sack offerings in that altar room. Was it just my imagination? I couldn't shake the feeling that its glass eyes were sometimes staring intently at my back. Staring again? Or am I just imagining things? I was in the upper grades of elementary school. The moment I put my hands together at the altar, I felt an intense presence behind me, like someone was standing there. But when I turned around, only Chizue was there. For some reason, I felt a strange surge of anger and I blurted out to the doll, "What do you want? Got a problem? Come on then." A few days later, I went into the altar room and found Chizue fallen from the shelf, and her wrist was detached. My dad laughed and said, "Oh, my bad. I dropped it. But I fixed it, right?" But that was impossible. Who put her wrist back on? Who moved it?
Oh, my bad, I dropped it. But I fixed it, right?
Fixed it? Who? It was around that time when I started slacking off on my ritual sack duties. My sister, who had just started elementary school, died. It was from an inexplicable high fever. They said that in her final moments, my sister cried out, "Chi-chan," in a state of delirium.
Chi-chan, give me back my daughter.
My mother went insane, screaming, "It's that doll's fault." My parents grew estranged and eventually divorced. And then, my grandmother, left behind, began her abnormal behavior. As our family crumbled, my grandmother's dementia began to set in. Or was it really dementia? I can't say for sure now. Something was starting to unravel. One evening, when I opened the door to call my grandmother for dinner, I saw her in the dim light, her back to me, munching on something. In her hands was Chizue, her hair torn out, utterly ruined. "Grandma, what are you eating?" My grandmother slowly turned around from the corner of her mouth as she smiled and said, "It's dinner." A mass of golden threads dangled dripping. I felt every pore on my body open. My heart hammered like a frantic bell.
It's dinner.
"Spit it out. Grandma, get that out of your mouth." My grandmother's bizarre behavior escalated. Night after night, she would wander, calling out, "Chizue." And whenever she found the doll, she'd mutilate it, smearing it with filth. Unable to bear it any longer, I hid the doll deep inside my bedroom closet. I wrapped it in multiple plastic bags. I don't want to see it anymore. Please, just leave me alone. Sometime after 3 a.m., I jolted awake, gripped by an intense chill. Cold sweat poured off me like a waterfall. My body shook uncontrollably beneath the futon. My grandmother had bad legs. There was no way she could climb to the second floor. And yet, I heard a dragging sound crawling up the stairs. No way, it can't be. Click. The closet door opened. I was frozen in my bed, unable to turn my gaze. From the corner of the dark room from inside the closet, a faint voice echoed. It wasn't my grandmother. The voice. It was a muffled, lisping child's voice.
Chizue, so you were here all along.
The next morning, my grandmother was found dead in her room. In the bright room, bathed in sunlight, she lay in a gruesome state, eyes bloodshot, having soiled herself, clearly having struggled in agony before she died. The cause of death was asphyxiation. Deep in her throat were Chizue's hair, torn pieces of her clothes, and an eyeball. But the real hell began then. At the simple funeral, I overheard relatives whispering, "Well, it was divine punishment, wasn't it?" She strangled her own baby, Chizue, all those years ago. My mind went completely blank. The doll had been possessed by the true vengeful spirit of Chizue. Everything. It had all been Chizue's revenge.
It was divine punishment in the end. She killed her own baby all those years ago.
No, that can't be true. 4 years have passed since my grandmother died. I never went to high school. I've been a recluse ever since. I lost the will to live a long time ago. If everything that happened was truly the curse of that Chizue, then perhaps she's still watching, somewhere, waiting for me, the last one left, to go mad and die. It's not over yet.